All right, and we are live. We are live. Real quick, we thank everybody for coming to the family function, sitting down, chopping it up with myself, boss of the family, JT, Twitter at Marcel2287, TK.
Hi guys, my name's Takari. I go by TK, the local vibe dealer.
Facts. And we are here with the one and only C3.
Yo.
Winner of Chrome 23's first female, all-female tournament. Chrome champ. In my opinion, one half of the greatest female battle in UN Official. Set the standard. Is that battle at 1 million views yet?
No, I don't even think it hit 500,000 yet. That's what's crazy.
That's crazy to me.
Insane.
We sit down and watched that battle here recently because I had told everybody, I'm like, this is the greatest female battle ever, in my opinion. It's back and forth. There's angles, there's personals. It's everything. It gives you everything that everybody says, well, women, we want women to battle like niggas. Y'all two went out there and fought. And I that's my favorite battle of all. That's my favorite female battle of all time. And so when I had to, thinking about interviewing you, I had to tell you that. Like, and the fact that that's not at 1 million views is a crime against hip hop. It's
right.
Crime.
Thank you, man. A lot of people say that, like, that's I love that battle because, and I wish some of the newer girls pay attention to the history. Like,
right.
Me and Fisher really made our names. Like, we solidified our top tier with that battle. And you know how most people think they got to battle a top tier to be top tier. No, our work made us top tier that day. Right. You feel me? And if you see all the top tier guys and stuff in the building, they were losing their minds through that whole battle. So I'm definitely proud of both of us for that reason,
Right. And like I said, that's one of those. And I'm actually sitting here looking at it now. It's at 370K, 75K. That's at 9 years. The fact that it's been 9 years is crazy to me because I was at that event and it doesn't seem like it was that long ago.
Yeah, it definitely don't feel that way. It feels old when you say it like that. A decade ago.
Right. It does not feel like it was that long ago at all. It does not. So, like I said, we're just basically, first and foremost, thank you for taking the time to sit down and chop it up with us. We know, being who you are of your stature, we know that you probably had a lot to do, but you took time out to sit down and chop it up with us, and we appreciate that. We really and truly do. As we before we get into anything, do you have anything coming up, anything like that? I know we had talked a little bit off stream, about battles or whatever. What do you have? You said you had maybe been working on some music or anything like that.
Yeah, my album is finally finished. Like every few years, I tell the fans, "Oh, I got some music coming. And then I record a few songs and then never finish it. So this time, my album is completely finished and it'll be out really soon. I gotta find the perfect date because I'm one of them people into numerology and stuff like that. So I just can't drop it on any date, but it's finished is what I can say now, and it'll be out soon. Soon as the stars align, it'll be out.
Do we have a name on that yet?
The Ringleader.
The Ringleader. I like that. I like that.
TK. Definitely a dope project. I think I'm really proud of it. I think the fans gonna appreciate it.
I fuck with that.
That's what's up.
You get to see different sides of me. You fuck around, put on a song and hear me singing. You like, what the fuck? I know it's not her. So, I jumped in all my bags for this one, so I'm proud.
Right.
Well, I'm sure everybody would probably say the same thing, but about damn time. Okay?
I know, right? You're absolutely right on that one.
That's a fact.
So we do have some questions for you. One of the ones I really wanted to know too was, what is your Mount Rushmore? Like, who would you put in your Mount Rushmore?
As far as females?
Could be both male and female, to be honest.
Well, I have to separate them because my Mount Rushmore for the males probably never going to change. Maybe one will change here and there, but I'm always going to start off with Murder Mook and Loaded Lux. You get what I'm saying? So maybe my other two would change, but Murder Mook and Low Deluxe will never move off my Mount Rushmore. Ever. I don't care who say Big K3O. Murder Mook will not move off my Mount Rushmore. So for the other two spots, I think who now has a permanent spot there for me is Twerk. Like way before I knew him personally, way before I became a Goonie, when I told myself I didn't want to battle no more. I was tired of this shit. It was his battles that gave me inspiration. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, this motherfucker different. Hey, I like this nigga. So yeah, Twerk could get the third spot. The fourth spot right now, I probably would give it to Rum Nitty. And I don't really see him moving much either, because he's just, when you see him, you think, this nigga don't got no more punchlines. There's no way this nigga got more punchlines. And here he go with some, you be like, yo, what the fuck? So, yeah, that's my Mount Rushmore for the guys right now.
Right.
For the girls, Miss Hustle, definitely. She's probably the female that'll never change on my Mount Rushmore. Jazz might interchange, but if she keep working like she been working lately, you got to give her props. I don't know what nobody say. That bitch has found a way to rap once a year and still be relevant, to the point that when she rapped 3 times, it's like the best thing that happened on earth. So you gotta, I know a lot of people hate on that fact, but you gotta give respect when it's due. The fact that she could keep herself relevant enough to do that is fucking fire to me. Who else as far as the girls? Shuni. Shuni is on my Mount Rushmore. Shuni is super fucking fire to me. I think she show improve every time. She might stumble here and there, but Shuni will jump in the ring with anybody, anywhere. You're going to hear some shit you like. And the fourth one, gotta go to me. The fuck? I'm the first female tournament winner. I'll never put myself on Mount Rushmore. I'm going on my own fucking Mount Rushmore this time. All right? So, yeah. Now, there we go.
I feel like somebody has asked you that question before it pissed you off, to be honest. I feel like that has happened.
Nah, because I have a problem, like a confidence problem, because I have a fear of being too cocky. So I most of the time I'm overly humble. But with this now, I feel like I got something solidified where there's no reason to be overly humble. Y'all seen what I did. Y'all seen me come and smoke the tournament. So yes, I'm on my own Mount Rushmore this time.
Well, you mentioned something just a second ago that I'd love to hear, because during the time, there was a time where battle rap was like New York in the 70s and 80s. There was 5 families running around. You had NWX, you had the Goonies, you had Cave Gang, Gun Titles, Dot Mob, Team Homie, and you found yourself along with the Goonies. And that crew was running shit. You know, they were making some noise at one time. So talk to us a little bit about how you found yourself as a member of the Goonies and what it was like to be around, you know, those guys as being a female in battle rap, and being around some heavy hitters and up and comers like Twerk, Ace, Jack, and the rest of them, you know. So if you could talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, shit, I feel like I manifested it. I was, like I said, when I first heard Twerk, his first URL battle, when he battled Dougie, first them saying his name was New Jersey Twerk, and he kept it that way. I was like, oh, I love this nigga. He don't even give a fuck about people comparing him and shaking ass. He don't care. That's his name, and he's running with it. Then when I seen he had a nose ring, I said, I extra love this nigga. He don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? I like anybody that go against the grain. Love him. So then he started rapping. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this nigga? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he was just so fucking fire. And like I said, he, like, hearing him rap made me not quit battle rap. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, yo, this shit is just so ass. Everybody's so ass. This shit is redundant. We hear the same shit over and over. And you get what I'm saying? And so he was just a breath of fresh air. Then when I seen Jack come along, then Drugs come along, then Ryder come along, and then they whole dynamic, like you said, they was just smoking shit. Like, and I was just like, yo, I like this new energy. I like what these niggas is doing, and I just was a fan. Right. So, but I believe me and Drugs was probably friends on Facebook, and he had like made a post, and like we interacted a little bit, and then there was like an event coming up where they was doing URL was supposed to be doing an all-female cipher, which flopped because only me and 2 other girls that I brought with me were there. You get what I'm saying? But I ended up rapping and getting a crowd reaction in the cipher. So, like, Goonies was in the audience. They're like, yo, fuck, you know what I mean? Just giving me props. And then that very weekend, Drugs like, yo, what's up? You want to be a Goonie? It's like, fuck yeah, I'm already a Goonie. What are you talking about? So then, you know, he had to tell it to the rest of the team because that's how they was. They had to, and the rest of them already fucked with me so much. It was like, anybody else? Nah, but C3, fuck yeah. So just being around them, like, I'm a person, like, I can let myself down all day.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
when it comes to letting somebody else down, I will not do it. I will go through hell and hot water. So that's what made it ill, because being around them, anytime I was on the card with them, I'm like, nah, I gotta go extra hard. I gotta rap to the level that I love the way they rap. Like, I
Right.
can't. So if you notice, anytime they was behind me, it was like I was superhuman, because I'm like, no, like, I'm not about to make these niggas look bad. You know what I mean? Like, so that's one of the things that I loved about it. They all inspiring. They had such different styles. All them niggas are so fucking creative. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's just it's just a certain vibe. You get what I'm saying? The only thing that I wish I would have done different as being a Goonie, most of the Goonies, I'm older than them. Most of them, I was in battle rap longer. And I shouldn't have been such in fan mode, being that I felt like they were higher because they were on the bigger cards. I should have brought more of my insight to the group and been more of a leader. As you know what I mean? Like, as opposed to things like, it shouldn't have been nobody out slacking and stuff like that, because I don't even tolerate shit like that in my regular life. But I was in such fan mode, I ain't want to be telling niggas that I see as top tier like what to do. Like, you get what I'm saying? But
so you saying that you wish that you, because at the end of the day, I don't care what anybody says. In my opinion, you're a legend. You're a vet in this shit. You know, and it's not vet by tenure, it's vet by work. You put in work on this shit. So are you saying that you wish that you had have imparted some of your know-how and your experience onto the group because you've been around a little bit longer and seen a little bit more?
Right.
Okay, I understand.
Right. I wish I would have did more of that, as opposed to just fuck it, all right, fuck it. Or I want to say this, but I don't want to offend him, or just like how you described me just now. I wish I would have saw myself as that, so I would have known that your word brings value. Like, even when if they asked me for my opinion or something, I would give it, but I should have been, when it was battle time for like fucking twerk and shit like that. Yo, what up? Yo, let me hear your rounds. Like how me and QB used to be. But like I said, I didn't have confidence in myself enough when I should have, because I knew they respect me as an artist, but I just didn't. But other than that, the vibe of being a Goonie, I don't know if it's just a curse or something. Like, right before I became a Goonie was the first time I wrote for a battle the morning of. And you know what I mean? Like, I know how they talk about us like that. Like, them Goonies white last minute. Like, it's literally like right before I became a Goonie, I started to do that shit out of nowhere. And it's stressful. Don't get me wrong. None of us do it on purpose, but it's just something we could do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I picked up that time. Like, if I got a battle today, and I have to be there because I don't want to let nobody down, I can be ready today if I start. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's just certain dynamics of the energy in the group that I love, that I kept those attributes, and I'm proud of. I honestly wish we could bring the Goonies back together, but you know, it's a lot of turmoil. But overall, I love the experience, and I'm a Goonie for life. Before they made me one, after they make me one, and I'm just proud of the experience, man. And I'm proud of all those guys.
I can say that out of all the groups that were popping up around battle rap, even the White Boys had a group at one time, you know. Out of all the groups, the Goonies was the most unique. Because I'll be honest, I'm probably one of Twerk's biggest critics, but that's because I'm such a fan.
Right.
And if I'm a fan of you, I hold you to a standard. And if I hold you to a standard, that's how I feel that you progress and get better, is your fans hold you to a standard. Nobody like Twerk. There's never been anybody in battle rap like Twerk. There's never been anybody in battle rap that has your style. Your style is something that is unique to you. And it's the same thing with Cuban and the rest of the Goonies. That's what made you guys so unique. And I'm with you. I wish we could see some of the groups coming back, especially the Goonies, especially Cave, especially the rest of them. So I'm with you on that. I'd love to see that, you know.
Right. And another thing, Goonies, and maybe somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, Goonies was the only group that got that big without a solidified top tier.
That's a fact.
When they started the Goonies, Twerk wasn't top tier yet. We didn't have there was no top tiers, but top tiers was worried about us. They was talking about, Goonies versus Cave Gang, Goonies versus this, Goonies versus that, Goonies versus, you get what I'm saying? And our group was the only group where other groups was trying to take people from our group, or top tier niggas was asking to be Goonies. Like, I don't want to drop no names because I don't want to offend anybody, but you get what I'm saying? Like, it was just an energy that nobody's ever seen. You never see no new niggas coming in and then the top tier is like, oh, I want to be down with these niggas. You get what I'm saying? Or let me recruit 2 niggas from this group to my group. You get what I'm saying? Like, the fuck?
I get it.
So, yeah.
I get it. Well, real quick, we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break. We got a little bit of promo to do real quick. TK, this is on you.
It's always on me. It's nothing new, bro. It's nothing new.
TK's our resident promo assistant.
And when I tell you every time, they know what I'm talking about.
Oh, wait, I didn't peep the questions in the chat.
Yeah, we're gonna save those
we'll get
towards
to
the
that.
end of the segment. We're gonna get to those. Yeah, we don't worry.
I just wanted to start it early because I really wanted to know who was in your Rushmore.
Right.
But,
and we also, before we get to that, C3. This is Nene. She's also going to be taking an interview as well.
C3, how you doing? Well, first of all, I'd like to say praise God. Praise God. Just got back from church. Praise God.
Amen to that.
TK, JT, how y'all doing?
Doing good, sis. Doing good. All right, so we'll go ahead and move on with the promo spot real quick. Go ahead, TK.
Okay, first we got Ray, the modern melanin herself. She has a book called Ex's Remorse, and honestly, her pen is phenomenal because the first book she wrote, I was very dramatic because honestly, it was that good. Somebody got shot, it was a lot, but she got that out on Amazon. Next we have Royalty Mobile Auto Detailing with my homeboy Mahala Leo. He out here cleaning cars and he gonna get you right, I promise. Next up we have Wordsmith, my big brother Papa Smurf. That's what I call him. He has a Twitch streaming and he actually does games, and I think does he rap every once in a while?
Every now and then his music is playing.
Yeah, so he'll play his music on there too if y'all want to hear some dope music. And next we have Edabella. Shout out to Bella. Those edibles, bro. And honestly, I don't even know what this has been doing, but baby, Sour Joker play too much. But shout out to Edabellas because you
shout out to my dog Edabella. Make sure y'all tap on that too.
So most of y'all don't know, or some do, but I have a YouTube channel at Yo Local Vibe Dealer. I do a lot of chit chats. I do Shein hauls and all that. And speaking of Shein, use my code Takara15 for an additional 15% off. Promise you get you right. Back to you, JT.
Thank you very much. Nene, we were just doing some talking with C3 about how she came to join the Goonies, and basically I was giving her props for being part of, in my opinion, I told you the other night, the greatest female battle ever with Official, And by the way, I have you winning that battle. I didn't know if I said that or not, but I have you winning that battle 2-1.
Man, we watched that the other day too. Definitely
I have you winning that battle 2-1.
Shout out to you though.
So I'm gonna ask a question. Then I'm gonna let TK and I'm gonna let Nene get in here, but I'm gonna ask a question. Is there anything like battling in the ring? And when I say the ring, I mean the queen of the ring. Is that just something that is, to me, the aesthetics make the brand different? But is there a different type of feeling than being in the ring than being on stage?
It used to be, but for me now, any stage is any stage. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's because I'm so used to it. But the ring is, 360. You get more room to walk around. You get what I'm saying? Like, so if you want one of them performers, like you would prefer that. But for me at this point, a stage is a stage, a crowd is a crowd. The only difference I would feel now is that's home. You know what I mean? So if I'm battling a certain person, it's like, oh yeah, I'm about to fuck you up, but you ain't about to fuck me up in my house. But other than that, stage is a stage for me.
Right. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let these lovely ladies, because I've been said a little bit too much. I'm gonna let these lovely ladies go ahead and pop
Yeah.
these stuff
Sheesh,
in.
I thought you
Go
would
sit
never
down
ask.
somewhere. 'Cause
Don't
God.
start that. Don't start that. Don't start that here. Don't start that here. Come on now. Don't start.
TK, you gonna do the honors or you gonna meet it?
Yeah.
Okay, because listen. First of all, shout out to you and congrats on your engagement. So, all right,
Thank you.
my question is, all right, so we, with the intergenders and stuff, you battle rock. So my question is, like, when you got that phone call, the battle Rum Nitty and JC, what was your reaction
The
when you
same
got that
reaction
call?
when they called me to battle Tay Rock, or the very first reaction when Black Ice called me to battle Lada Zay is, who the fuck do you think I am? I watched this motherfucker. I know I read those
like
days. I don't know what the fuck you trying to set me up for. I don't know what the fuck. Hello? Like what is this?
Kevin.
What?
Okay,
So-
because with Rum Nitty, and of course, like, he one of my favorites regardless. But with him, it's like, of course, he one of the craziest punches, and of course with JC, pin crazy and stuff like that. Especially like with JC, that's completely different. That's a different
Right.
nigga you don't wanna fuck with. Even just like going back and watching it, like you was bobbing and weave. I was like, let's go C3, let's go. Like you was bobbing and weave with your shit. But I was just like those are two different niggas. Like, yeah, I
Right.
rock and all that, but like Rum Nitty, JC, that's completely different niggas you talking about.
Shit, so was Lada Zay at the time that I battled him. That nigga was killing shit back then, bro. I'm
That's
like,
a fact. I remember that.
especially when he started rapping, I'm like, nigga, what did you bring all these bars for? It's just me. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm proud of all those. I realize I like those battles the most when I'm scared to lose. Like, I feel like this person could fuck me up, because it brings out a certain different type of me. It was kind of like with the official situation. Like, even my own friends, I was finding out they were saying behind my back, like, she won the rest. I don't think she's gonna beat this bitch. So I'm like, but for real? Like, you know what I mean? So, and I partially felt that way too. And one of my closest friends, who I respect his word and he's honest, he said it straight like this. Yeah, you're gonna lose this one. She's gonna fuck you up. You're gonna rap better, but she's gonna fuck you up. And I was like, are y'all fucking serious? So after a while, it goes from scared to y'all got me fucked up. Watch this. So that's why I love these battles the most, because that make me tap into a different type of beast. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm definitely proud of those, especially Rum Nitty. I remember coming out from battling Rum Nitty. I went to the back right after the battle. Surf was there, and Surf was like, a free Surf. He was like, yo, that's my loc, but
Free Surf,
you won that. You had too much substance. He was like, yeah, he was punching, but your shit came with substance. I was like, thank you. You know what I mean? Even with JC, certain people saying that I got that battle. I don't care if it's debatable or certain people feel I lose. The fact that some people saying I won, you get what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, well, I could dance with these niggas then. So I'm proud of all those battles.
I do got one more question though. So it's some new faces out here, new upcoming rookies and stuff like that. You got anybody in mind that you might wanna,
No, the ones I like, I battled already.
I'm talking about come on, CT, come on. I'm talking about like the new names, like Foots, Flair Soul, like Klutz, like Ease, like.
Nah, not yet. I do like those guys. I thought you was talking about the females. I do like those guys.
No. I'm talking about the niggas.
Yeah,
no
but not
to
yet.
the female,
Not yet. Like, that's one of the things I did say after winning Chrome. If you go back through my history, I never discriminate on who I battle, especially if it's a new girl. You get what I'm saying? Or somebody like, yo, this person fire. I want them. All right, let's dance. You get what I'm saying? But that lowered my stock too much. And though, like you say, those guys are really good. I'm gonna have to give them, like top rounds. And no, I don't feel like it. No, I'm gonna save that for when, I'm saving myself for the big bags and the big battles. I have to take a different approach now, because before I didn't care, but now I value my stock. I want it to stay where it is. So if it takes me missing some fights and not battling every week the way I used to, then okay. So no disrespect to none of those guys, because I actually watch their stuff and they're good, but not right now. I'm not give a shot C3 right now. Like, no, build yourself up. I'll see you at the top and then we'll dance. Right now, I just need the big names, the big bags, the big stages.
Now you said big bags. Now, when I heard big bag, I heard somebody else call themselves big bag. Is there a possibility that could
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like, I mean, there's not really many top tier girls left for me to battle.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm gonna have to battle Jazz. I'm gonna have to battle Hustler at some point. Like, so I'm not opposed to it at all. When they're ready, I'll be ready. You know what I mean?
Respect that. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. Go ahead, TK.
All right. I feel like I asked one of these. Hold on, let me see. Oh, this one. So, who are your battle rap mentors, male or female? Like, who do you go to when you need some assistance or you're just trying to get it out on paper?
Nobody. I have like 38 people in here. We figure it out every time. I don't really
talk that shit. Talk that
seriously.
Shit.
I don't. I really don't like to spar with people. Like, I don't. You know, I don't really. I don't want nobody's opinion because that will fuck you up in battle rap. You gotta say what you love and how you love. You know what I mean? It gotta be straight from your heart for me. So I don't. I mean, I'm not opposed to people giving me certain advice. Like, for example, Beasley. Me and Beasley have small talks here and there, stuff like that. But as far as my material and stuff, fuck no. I've rarely let people hear my shit before I battle. Of course, my fiance gonna hear it. You know, me and QB, we was very, very tight in the beginning of my career. So I would spar with her, and then we found our way back to each other recently. So I spar with her, but that's it. And I still don't even be like, well, what you think of this? And what could you give me some point? No, fuck that. Everything comes from here.
I like that. I like that.
So if I do have any mentors, it will more so be on just advice of being out in the eye of the fans more without me getting triggered or emotional or, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It would never be for my material. I feel like my material got to come straight from me, from my heart. And then that's the way it's the best.
I respect that. I respect that. I respect that.
No, that's right. I'm glad who asked that question. I just want to know because that was a good answer.
Yeah, that was.
It was. I like
people
that.
would
I like
never
that.
know that. So many people in battle rap, they'll fucking go around and spit their rounds for the whole culture, and I'm not doing that. No, I want your reactions to be natural when you hear this fire shit I'm about to say. You know what I'm saying? You can even ask Jay too when he came to Chrome when I for the tournament for the finals. I was in the back. He was like, "All right, let me hear your rounds." I said, "No." He was like, "No." Yeah, motherfucker, no. When you hear this shit, I want your reactions to be natural. Now, when you go back and see his reactions, that was because I did not spit that shit backstage. No, listen to it when it's time. So, yeah, that's just how I rather carry myself.
He said, you gonna wait, nickel.
Yeah, yeah, I love Jay too. So that's why he was confused. Like, what? I'm not a spar person. I'm not a spar person, no.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
You know, with I like to get your opinion on something because, you know, unfortunately with female battle rap, there's always some type of stigma in somewhere, shape, form, or fashion, which I don't understand. But one of the things that has been around since I've been following battle rap since 05, Scribble Jams. And I've always heard that with female battlers, you know, there's always when somebody gets hot, she sounds like this person is a ghostwriter. How have you been able, because I know, you know, your material is your material, but I know, you know, so please don't take me as putting that on you. But how is it that you've been able to stay away from that stigma and, you know, make your bars your own? You know they're your own. You perform like your own. Does that go into you having your own unique style, or is there a certain method? Is there a certain way, you know, because you don't spar with anybody? Like, how have you been able to stay away from that?
I think it's because, like I said, like I don't take too much advice anymore. I actually try to be different. Like I had to recently stop. Like if I come up with a bar and I think it sounds like somebody said it somewhere on earth, I will spend a week looking for it.
Yep.
And I had to stop myself from doing that because one time I did that for like some bars and then I had a battle, and then years later, I found a battle that came out before that battle where somebody said something exactly. And I was like, fuck, I missed that one.
Right.
You know, I think it's just, I try so hard to be different. And like I said, I don't spar with niggas. I don't want to sound like anybody. And I'm too fucking stubborn and narcissistic to have a ghostwriter. No, because when I win at the end of the day, I want to feel like I won. I don't even understand how some of the people that they say have ghostwriters or some of the people that I know have ghostwriters be so proud of themselves after they win a battle. Like my brain just will not let me. It won't. And when I'm writing it, if I be like, yo, this sound like somebody, shit, you can ask my girl. So I'm like, well, I feel like somebody said this before. She's like, yo, this all in your head. Nobody ever said no shit like that. I'm like, you sure? Like, cause I don't even want it to sound similar to anybody else. I just want to, like, I feel like in battle rap, we have the freedom to be creative and not be cookie cutter. That's the best thing about us. And I just think we have to take advantage of it. At least I do. I don't like for my music to drop. We just talking about music. For me to get radio play, I gotta rap like a drill rap, but I'm not doing that. So that's what I love about battle rap. So I just try my best. I just try my absolute best to stray away from what everybody's doing. So that's why, like, when people don't even think to say C3 got a ghostwriter, because who the fuck is it?
Right.
Who the fuck rap like that bitch? Nobody. So find the motherfucker, please.
And like I said, I just wanted, I wanted that question is something that I feel we should ask, because for some reason, a lot of from what we have seen, and this is not opinionated, we've seen this. We have a lot of female MCs who, you know, they get comfortable around certain people, and that stigma bleeds off, or that accusation comes off. And I've never heard that with you, and I'm so happy, because like I said, you're unique, and your uniqueness makes your style that much more better, and I fuck with that. But real quick, we have one more promo spot to run real quick, one more small commercial break, which is our the family's card coming up, Death in the Family 2, coming up on May 18th. Our judges for this card will be Wordsmith, Rainfire Moon, Dato the God, Lady Caution. Not pictured on the flyer is also Phoenix Fire. We will have a fan poll also in the jumbotron of the Twitter Spaces. Please make it's at 8 p.m. on May 18th. Please make sure you're following the page at the Family 22. The card will be opening. The preliminary matches will be Jassity versus Rain Black, Mahala versus Natty Dread. The main card will be Neff the Great versus Jack Bleezes, Emery Ford versus Sax's co-main event, and the main event of this card will be Twin IQ versus Rashad the God. This is Death in the Family 2. Make sure y'all pop out. Shout out to the graphic done by our producer of this show, the one and only Bella. Please hit her up for all graphic needs if necessary when she is prepared. Also, please make sure you're in the building for this. This is going to be a spectacular night. It's going to be wonderful. Please make sure you guys pop out for this. We appreciate it. All right, and C3, back to you. Just one more quick question, and then I'll let these lovely ladies go ahead and have their shot as well. My next question that I have for you is where did battle rap is something that if you're a fan of battle rap, you've gravitated to it from some way. Did your love of music draw you to battle rap, or did battle rap draw you to your music? How did that work out?
Oh no, my love of music, like I was doing music since fucking young, and then I'm just a super rapidy rap fan. And then one day, I went to my homegirl house. She put on one of the Smack DVDs, and we watched Murder Mook and Serious Jones, and so I like this. And then years later, I was still under the obsession. I remember sitting in front of my computer at my old apartment and just typing in female rappers. And then that's when Queen of the Ring popped up. And I remember getting addicted to that ever since. The part I don't remember is what my friends say, like, oh, you was like, yeah, I'm going to be on that shit, and I'm going to smoke all them bitches. Don't remember saying that. But I do remember stumbling across it on the computer, and I'm like, oh, this shit fire. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure I said I could do this shit. I don't remember saying I was gonna smoke everybody, but my friends tell the story. That's what they say. But yeah, it was definitely my love for just rapping in general that, swayed me to battle rap. And then once I seen what it was, I loved it. Because like I said, we have so much freedom in battle rap that you don't have in making music or other shit. Like everything else is too fucking cookie cutter. I can be anybody battle rapping. So that's what stuck me with it.
All right now. Okay.
Right.
No,
All right,
so
so
TK, you go this time. I went first the last time. You go. You got it. It's on you.
you see how they like put me on the spot. It's good.
Oh,
Love
good.
you though. It's all love.
Yeah, they do this to me all the time. It's fine. Anyway, so the listeners or the watchers would like to know, how did you get your name? Like, where did it come from? I have to ask every battle rapper, honestly, because it's like, how do y'all come up with this shit? Like,
Well, first, anybody, my real name, my government name is Celise. So the first two letters of my name is CE. So that was originally my rap name. Like, and that just happened in high school. One day, one of my homegirls, I'm coming down the hall. She's like, "Oh, that's my son, CE." I was like, "It's CE." Okay, copy, got it. You know what I mean? And then C3 was kind of the same way. It was, but this was years later, and I felt like I was changing as a person and an artist. And I'm like, man, like, I'm just not who I used to be no more. And at this time, I was selling weed, and I had like my window was like on the first floor, so people would call me out the window. And this when the Carter 3 came out. You remember C3, 3P? One of my homeboys out the window one day, he just started saying C3, and then I was like, "Yep, it's C3. Yep. Because I'm Celise Craig, I'm CE, and then now I'm this new me. So if you put them together, that's C motherfucking 3. You get it? And then it just stuck. And like that album is like my Bible. Lil Wayne was my inspiration before it was Twerk. Like Lil Wayne had me get my lip pierced. I got my nose pierced because I wanted to be like Twerk. So yeah, that's where C3 came from, the Carter. I even have a song on my SoundCloud where I sampled it. Where he just like, I'm like, what's my name? And he like, C3. Like, so yeah. 3P is where that name came from.
that was one of my favorite songs too. I had
I
had two CDs actually.
Right
I had two of them things. I was like, ooh, that was my favorite one. To be
yeah,
honest.
that was a fire ass album too. So,
For real.
All right, Nene.
Right. Somebody else in the chat has said.
Well,
where
before
are you-
we, I thought you had checked your phone. My bad.
I
We had to say.
got you, boss man. I got you, Nino. I got you. But before I get to the questions and stuff, my question for you, C3, is what burns your steak?
what scuffs my Timbs?
Same principle.
Whichever
Same
one.
principle.
Strong opinions.
Oh, it's funny that you say that.
It's a fucking oxymoron. Like,
I got triggered when you said that. Oof.
if you really think about it, a strong opinion makes no motherfucking sense. For you to know it's an opinion, then you know that that's just your preference. And for you to feel strongly about it, you're telling somebody to not just have their preference. And when I talk about this, I mean, like, because I'm pretty sure your question is as far as battle rap, like, that scuffs my Timbs in life in general, but in battle rap, people are too fucking opinionated. I fucking hate it. Like, okay, if you have your opinions on the battle and stuff like that, but all that extra political and fake woke shit niggas be trying to do, that shit get on my nerves. Like, shut the fuck up, enjoy the battle, and shut the fuck up. Like, or just with social media, period, anything happens, somebody like, oh, I was gonna give my opinion on Chris Brown and Usher, but neither one of them give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. We don't. We don't. Like, so in social media and in battle rap, period, it's just like people is too passionate about opinions. Give me facts and then show me passion for facts. Your opinion is your opinion. Cool. Well, my opinion is this. That motherfucker ass. He ass. You ass. And what?
Yeah, that's true. Especially the ones that claim, oh yeah, I got the receipts, I got this, I got the voice recorders.
Yeah, like I just hate it. And then because being too overly opinionated just makes you hypocritical. And if everybody just take a second to slow down and see that, a lot of us will shut the fuck up a lot more.
Yeah, this is common sense.
Honestly, they definitely, because it's like I was introduced to battle rap, or probably reintroduced to it because I knew about it. I just didn't care that much. But I was reintroduced to it like last February. I think so. And it was cool because I think that was the first time. I think the one battle that really shook me was when 40 and QB battled. That fucked me up. I said, these bitches need to fight. There ain't no way you bring it up so like these bitches need to fight. Like, let them out back. Like, what is it?
Child.
It should be, but
technically they
it was
did
like
already, but
because I was like, I couldn't even be a battle rapper. Like we had a whole separate conversation where I told him like, if I'm on stage, I'm disrespecting everybody wholeheartedly. I'm not going to care. And it's like I understand there are lines that you don't cross, but I'm just like, if you bring up anything about me, baby, if you're doing any kind of research, I'm coming for you. You gonna
Right,
know.
right.
Be no
Like
battle
that's just
rapper.
what it is.
I can't be no
But-
battle rapper. I'm gonna start calling you meatballs. You fucking meatball.
Man,
I'm from Baltimore, so it's like you fucking meatball, you whore. Like I ain't trying to do all that.
yeah, and
know,
it's like with the opinions and everything. Like I said, I don't really care what too many people say about me either. So it's kind of just like I understand, but it's like you coming me sideways. That's between you and God.
I mean, but for me, I think I kind of already had the tough skin for it. First of all, I'm from the land of cut ass. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I wasn't one of the flyest kids in the school, so I had to deal with that shit, and I had to find a way to either stand there and take it or be able to say some shit back. So there was that. Then, right before I became a battle rapper, I was doing public speaking, and you see, like, everybody, oh, you tried to kill yourself, as if that's gonna rattle my cage. I used to go from prison to prison, school to school, talking to people about me trying to kill myself. I actually wrote rebuttals for me trying to kill myself when I realized I was gonna do battle rap. So, like, I just feel like as far as that part, I already had tough skin for it, but other shit, like, it just the level of delusion, dishonesty, stuff like that.
Social media
I
ruined
get
it.
over that, but that shit used to bug me too. Like if y'all rewind me and E Heart battle, I was highly upset because she came and out and straight lied. And then when I asked her about it, she told me a good lesson. When I asked her about it after that, I'm like, yo, my nigga, you know you was fucking lying. She like, it's battle rap. And I was like, fucking right. You and battle rap. Like, you know what I mean? So that used to grind my gears, but it is theater. So now that we know it's theater, why are y'all so strongly like do you see this Murder Mook and Big K war? Like, do you see the war on the titties? Or why? Oh, you bitches. But when they talk about sucking dick and when they fucking all y'all behind the scenes, that's okay though, right? But she pop a titty out and say, I'm gonna just do it right here. It's a problem. Right? Like, come on,
to titties. So shout out to Lady J.
Shout out to Lady J. Nice titty.
So you brought something up right there before we jump to the next segment that I you kind of touched on.
Oh wait, Courtney White. Sorry, I don't think the titties are nice. I'm just in my bag.
Allegedly.
Bitch gonna come straight to the door. I heard you say nice titties.
Allegedly. She didn't say that. She good.
I'm not acquainted with the titties in no way, no form of fashion.
She good.
Okay?
She
nice bar. I meant to say it was a good bar.
I got your
landed very well amongst the crowd. Great delivery and everything on that bar. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead, TK. Call me next segment. You good? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Give me a damn second. That was funny as shit. Oh god. Okay, what am I doing now? Sorry.
Segment, egregious opinion.
Oh yeah. So speaking of opinions, that's what I was about to say. So we have this thing where we ask each other like wild opinions. Like it may not be, a very popular opinion, but it's how they feel, and I have a hard time accepting these. So, what is your most egregious opinion that you feel is underrated?
What you mean though? Like opinion on what?
They ain't gotta be about
it could be anything. Like you think The Lion King is ass. Like that's a very egregious statement to say out loud. I take that back. Why did
it could be a TV show?
Anything. Let's break the internet. I hate the fucking LGBTQ alphabet soup. I hate it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one. I wasn't expecting that, right? Yeah, they laugh.
Honestly, that's kind of funny because it's like I feel the same way because I'm like, we don't need these extra letters. Either you like coochie or you like penis.
Right.
It's really like,
no, but the reason why I hate it is because the more it goes on, it just seems like it's programming. That's number one. Number two, like choosing to be something different than what the world feels you're supposed to be can be like very mentally straining. Mm-hmm. So the fact that y'all letting kids see this and they're thinking they're that before they fully know, especially for the boys. And then when they get older and realize, wait, I wasn't even fucking gay. I just like pink. And now they can't have a family because every girl is calling them bisexual and telling them that they have AIDS and stuff like that. I just don't agree with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I didn't agree as much where people get overlooked or people don't want to deal with people because they're gay, whatever. But at the same time, I liked it more where you had to know who you are before you even went around telling the world that you was. Because that shit could be mentally, like, it's mentally draining. As a fucking woman in my 30s, it's still mentally draining. I still got to deal with the fact that I can't get her pregnant, no matter how much I try. If I want a kid, I got to have like a nephew son or a niece daughter or some weird ass shit like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's a lot. So to put this onto fucking kids and the world and to force it on people and have kids making decisions based off of that, not even really knowing if they even like blue or fucking red or not. Like, it's just too much. I don't. Before on TV, it was a token black guy. Now it's the token black gay guy. Like, it's just forced. I just fucking hate it. Just let things happen naturally. You get what I'm saying? And then I'm also a conspiracy theorist. What other letters are y'all gonna put on there? Are we gonna add a P at the end of that motherfucking shit? Are we gonna add a B for beast? You get what I'm saying? Like, what I feel like it's just going somewhere that I'd rather it not fucking go. You like coochie, you like coochie. You like dick, you like dick. Just, we don't have, you know what I mean? Like, we can exist without
It's
all
the
of
American way.
So,
well, I mean, with America, they just like putting titles on shit in general. And when you think about it, titles will fuck up everything.
And then it programs people and even the adults, and they don't even realize they program. Like, for example, let's rewind. If y'all seen that picture with Pusha T sitting next to Lil Nas X wearing the same socks, and I'm like, nobody see nothing wrong with it. Oh no, it's just fashion. And
that's
you
like
telling me this coke dealing nigga decided to sit next to this gay nigga and wear the same mask? I don't give a fuck if it's the designer. I could have wore those socks on the other side. What, you get what I'm saying? Y'all telling me y'all don't think that's strategic? He don't know Lil Nas X. When you ever seen that nigga say, yo, I like Lil Nas X music? Never. And I could be wrong, but I just wish we got to start questioning things more before we just accept them. You get what I'm saying? Like, anyway, I could go
look before, like, that's like them was talking about Webby with him with the crop top little thing, and I don't know what he was trying to do. I was confused myself, but I like Webby as an artist. But whatever you do with your fashion, hey, go for it.
Right. And now, even that, boom. Okay, you zoom in and you see it was a wife beater. He pulled it up. Tupac done it before. Whatever. Nigga, when you seen the picture, you knew it looked zesty and you still posted it. So, like I just don't get it. So you telling me a nigga like that did that just cause? Like, he was just like, I don't know. I just be feeling like, and it all stems back to the alphabet soup. I just feel like, I don't know. It's just programming. It's just programming. Like,
yeah, that's what it's starting to feel like. Because at one point I was like, bruh, like, it's not even that deep. But then they added like 10 more letters. I was like, now wait a minute.
Yeah, don't be surprised if a few years from now you see a P on there. Or you see a fucking B on there. Don't be surprised. And all you motherfuckers like, nah, let them go ahead. All right. Y'all let them go ahead with the other letters too. God. With your kids and your pets, okay?
All right. Yeah, bro. You see?
Go ahead.
Oh God, that is funny. Yeah, that was very egregious of you to say, but it was very, very logical.
I just want to break the internet real quick. I know I'm getting a lot of backlash. I'll go fuck y'all.
I mean, you got every right to feel how you feel on that though, but it makes perfect sense because now
like that, man, like that Dwayne Wade son shit. That boy don't know what he want to do, bro. If he just want to wear girl clothes, just let him wear girl clothes. Why y'all gotta put him out in the public eye? Change his name to, he ain't no coming back from that boy now. That nigga slipping some coochie and decide, oh whoa, I was missing out. It's over. Now he gonna have to sneak and be regular. You see, like he gonna have to sneak to be a normal boy. You know how mentally draining that probably is.
Yeah.
But anyway,
go ahead and give us one more.
Hey, cat. What's the cat's name?
Oh, it's Tiger. He's
Tiger.
I think his birthday's coming up. I don't forgot. He old as shit.
Hey nephew, rawr.
You don't want to say hey to the people?
It's not like you don't fuck with us anyway. It's cool. Hey,
very
nephew.
photogenic. He's very photogenic. I promise. Okay, you're gonna have to get down, please.
All right, C3, give us one more egregious opinion that you may have.
Mook 3-0. No, I didn't see the whole battle.
Oh,
I'm gonna stand right there on the side. I'm standing right there with you. I'm gonna stand right there with you.
oh, you ain't gonna say nothing? You ain't
I'm
gonna say
standing right there
nothing.
with you.
Oh.
I agree because I haven't even watched the battle yet, and then
Of
you ain't gonna
course
tell
you
me
agree.
Mook didn't do that. You
There
damn
was
right.
a lot of egregious
I seen
opinions.
some of it. I was drunk. I fucking ended up watching something. Mook 3-0. I don't give a fuck.
No comment on Mook. No comment. I'm gonna keep it to
Lord,
myself.
Fight me.
No, but see me cool. I got your back like how
No, not you. I'm talking about for the people that's gonna see this and be mad.
That's fine. That's
I'm talking
fine.
about the people that's gonna be in your comment section.
Yep.
I'm gonna say fuck you. You
No,
you and me
I'll
boy,
be-
you and
How
me
you
boy.
gonna
Everybody
tiptoe
fuck
out of here? That is crazy.
I am with you
Oh
on
my
that.
God.
I am with you on
I said,
that.
well, it was nice knowing y'all.
Right.
Oh, that's a good question. What was the best C3 flip I ever heard?
Yeah, because we get ready to get into those here in just a second. So yeah, go ahead and take that one.
Loose Cypher. Loose Cypher said the most. How he said it? He was like, you focus on a new Nike. I'm focused on Anunnaki. I got my third eye open. I could see 3. I almost left.
Ah.
I said, I don't even know why I started with this young man. I shouldn't even be here right now. I should not. He whooped mine. Yep.
Funny.
This nigga left earth on my ass too. Loose Cypher. Best shit I ever heard.
That's funny.
So Ray wants to know, would you battle on Kings versus Queens again if you got the call?
Absolutely.
Facts.
Anytime URL call me, I'm rapping.
Okay. I like that. Do you have any preference that you have on that one? I don't see that question. I just wanted to do that as a follow-up.
Not anymore. The only people I prefer to battle was the people that the fans prefer me to battle. Like my hit, I done ran through my hit list unexpectedly years ago. I'm kind of just here chilling. Like, who wants smoke? I'm ready to fight anybody. You know what I mean? So
that's right.
Nothing wrong with that.
mm-hmm.
Let's see. What else do we have over here, guys?
Oh, I am kind of debating if I want to. A lot of people don't know I battle DNA. He whipped my ass. And then lucky for me, the footage didn't come out. But me being the person I am, I got to spin the block at some point. I'm just not sure if that right now is the time. Right. He's whipping ass again. So I don't know. But that might.
Yeah.
That might. Heavy on the mic.
Wow.
Try to get Queens, get the money. Southside, we outside. Love you.
That is so funny. What was it that Monique said? I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it.
Now, I do got a question, though. I pretty much asked everybody this question. All right, so boom. If you had your own strain, whether it's the high bird, as I like to call it, you see, it's the name, your favorite high bird, either indica, sativia, like what name would it be? Like what would...
Well, I have like in my songs on this album that I'm working on, for some reason I just keep saying Super Pack. So if I came out with a strain, I'd probably call it Super Pack.
Okay.
Sound like it's gonna put me on my ass.
Exactly.
Gonna have me on the couch.
In the couch. In the couch.
Okay. What are some
That's
of
exactly
your...
how I describe it in the songs. Yep.
My kind of thing.
That's funny. Go ahead, JT. Sorry.
I was just looking. What are some of your favorite battles to rewatch? That's also a question from Ray.
Me and Official, me and Vixen, Twerk versus Charlie Clips, Loaded Lux, anything Loaded Lux.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely anything Loaded Lux. Mook versus Tay Rock.
Fire battle.
B Magic versus Conceited.
Fire battle.
The classic 2-on-2 with the ladies, Farrah and Shuni versus Dawn Lady and Tori Doe.
Shout out to Tori Doe, Miss Tori Doe.
Bill Collector and John. There's a lot. I can sit here and go. I have a few. I like that. I can go for days. I have a few that I always just gotta. Remember this? Like, you know what I mean?
Right. All right. We'll get a couple more questions in.
Daylight and Lotta Zay.
Daylight Lotta say
Crazy.
any
Yeah.
daylight battle has always got replay value.
Yeah.
And shout out to
That
Daylight.
nigga is out of control when he raps sometimes. I be like,
Right.
Yeah.
Like, why you don't do this all
right?
the time?
You know, did you do a line before you got up here? You right?
Mhm.
I don't know. I love him, but I be concerned sometimes. Like,
But you know, right? He kind of like almost like what I said about Jazz. If Daylight rapped good all the time, we probably wouldn't be talking about him as much. But because he pulls the bullshit every once in a while, that's why. You get what I'm saying? And that's the
Well.
weird thing about another thing that grinds my gears, that scuffs my Timbs. In battle rap, niggas don't give a fuck about you rapping good. It gotta come with something else. Like you can rap good all the fuck you want. It ain't just about that. Like, well, it used to scuff my Timbs. It creases my forces a little bit, but I'm getting over it. You know?
No, not crease of the forces. That's disrespectful. That's just mad disrespectful. I don't like
She
that.
said, "Oh no,
Oh, no.
All right, we got a request here in the chat real quick. We'll let this be our wrap up real quick. So I was told to do create a card with you, battles, venue, time of year. So here's what we do. We're going to ask for you to give me 5 dream battles. It doesn't have to, you can be on the cards, you don't have to be. Give me what venue you want it to be in and name the card.
I will call the card. I will call the card Spin the Block.
Okay.
I would do it at Irving Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
My main event will be probably 40 versus Jazz.
Like that rematch.
Me versus Torido.
Love that.
Damn, what's some other ones like that? Calico and Loaded Lux.
Okay.
Damn, I can't think of no other. But you see the
I see
the
what you're
feel I'm
doing. I
going
like
for,
that.
right?
I like that. I like that.
Shit, I ain't mad at that.
I like that.
Maybe even Math and Disaster again. Hopefully,
I'm dead. I'm on the stage for that.
You
Shout
might not
out
want to be
to
on the stage
Math.
for that. We might need
gotta
you
be on the
somewhere
stage
safe
for
and
that.
secure. You know,
Shout
we
out
don't
to
know.
Mr.
We
Hoffa.
don't know what happens gonna happen with that one.
Back up. I said back up.
Shout out to Mr. Hoffa for that. Shout out. But yeah, we really thank you so much for taking your time to pop out with us. We hope that if you are free on the 18th, we hope that you would be able to pop in and maybe hear some of the battles on the card in the spaces.
Yeah, just keep sending me a text. Just
No
keep
problem.
reminding me. I'll do it.
It's
Like,
gonna be
I'm just a
fire.
space cadet. Sometimes my brain.
Got you.
But if you keep me focused, I'll be
yes. All right, that's no problem. And this isn't going to be your last time here. As long as you'll come back, we'll bring you back. Because this was a great interview, and I appreciate you for taking time. Real quick, we'll do our wrap up. Everybody, make sure that you look for Death in the Family 2 coming May 18th. That's all I got to promote. Right here we go. We have our judges: Wordsmith, Rainfire Moon, Dato the God, Lady Caution. Not pictured on the flyer is also Phoenix Fire. We also it's at 8 p.m. Make sure you're following the Family 22 on Twitter. May 18th again, Jastly versus Rain Black, Mahala versus Natty Dread, Neff the Great versus Jack Bleezes, Emery Forbes versus Stacks, main event, Twin IQ versus Rashad the God. That is a 3-round battle. Make sure that you pop out. The rest of the card is 1 round, but the main event is 3. Please make sure that you pop out for that. May 18th. Like I said, the family's trying to do big things. This interview, when you see this, it'll probably be right around that time. Again, my name is JT. We thank TK. Go ahead, do your wrap up.
And JC, you could have said my name, bro. Because honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm up there. I'm up there. I ain't hold you. Nah, but it's your girl TK, the local vibe dealer. Thank you so much for stopping by, C3. I appreciate it.
Hey, yeah. Even though I kind of came in late, it's your girl Nene, your favorite high bird. Make sure you follow follow my Twitter. If not, I'm gonna come for your ways.
No,
Period.
and please be on the lookout for C3's future album dropping. Go ahead.
Ringleader coming soon.
Ringleader. That's a fact. That's a
The
fact.
Chrome Champ. The champ
And
is
again,
here.
we thank you so much for being here. We really do. We appreciate the look. We appreciate being able to sit down. Very dope interview, dope conversation. Thank you so much.
Fire.
Absolutely, anytime. Matter of fact, when I do book the next battle or the album drop, whichever comes first,
Yes.
spin the block. I'll be back.
Thank you. We will definitely be up for that. We'll definitely be up for that. But until then, guys, thank you for popping out at the family function. We appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great day.